Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Poké Sanctuary 2000. Welcome back from Pokemon X and Y Let's Play. In the last part, we actually came to Embret Town, and and got ourselves a TM for, Rock Smash is gonna be from this woman right here. So talk to this girl, and you'll be able to get it. Alright, so, you can't go to Salage City just yet. There's one more thing that you have to do. It's an event, and it's also like something, and it's, you can't go to Salage City just yet. That's what I mean. So all I need to do is just talk to the scientist. And I have one new team member that I want to talk about. So, actually, that team member is probably something that you probably never heard of or never used because it's kind of an underrated Pokemon to actually use, so let me actually, I don't know. Oh yeah, but this guy's saying, like, something is up in the Glittering Cave, so yeah, let's actually go check that out later. But this is gonna be our new team member. It's gonna be my 5th team member. It is a Venipede, even though you can't see it from here. Venipede is a bug and poison type, and, it's a very early evolution, and Scolipede is an amazing Pokemon, so that's why I actually got it. It's one of those underrated Pokemon, because I kind of want to use at least one underrated Pokemon in this run, because I'm using 2 starters, so I really should use, like, other underrated stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably use one more underrated Mega Evolution Pokemon. I'm not gonna really spoil it, but it's gonna be, my 6th team member is gonna be an underrated Mega Pokemon. I'm not gonna say it because it's something that is really something happening going on. And oh my god, guys, this is where you can ride on Rhyhorn. So, if you're excited about this part, you can finally do it, and you can finally hone your Rhyhorn racing skills from your mom or something. Alright, so Rhyhorn actually walks really slowly, but you can press A to smash these giant rocks in the way. And while you're walking, you can actually run into wild Pokemon by stepping on them, so it's kinda hurtful. This is actually the first time I actually played this game. I found a shiny Sandile. Like, I don't know, it's insane. Yes, I found a shiny Sandile, a shiny one. And I still have it in my Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and transported it. I'll probably show it to you guys later. Some other time. Actually, let's actually ride on this Rhyhorn once again to smash this boulder. And, there you go. Alright, let's actually, talk to this Pokeball and get yourself an X Defense, even though that's a crappy item. The X Defense is pretty stinking bad, but I don't know why I got it. Alright, let's actually go back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the thing about Rhyhorns, they walk really slowly. I mean, I don't know, it's very slow, actually. And here, I think you can get 2 items. Let's actually, get those. I think one's a hidden one, and one's a non-hidden one. To paralyze you, I think you can get 1 more item. I mean, what is this patch for? I mean, come on. Right there, you can grab a Firestone, which is an item that you can evolve Growlithe with your own canine. And, yeah, it's probably almost half of that, actually. Probably gonna get a, I don't know, maybe I should get an Arcanine. I mean, Arcanine is an awesome Pokemon, so maybe I'm gonna get that. I mean, I'm gonna probably catch Growlithe and, Oraz, and I'm probably gonna bring this back here. Because I actually kind of want a Fire type. Actually, no, I already have a Fire type. What am I talking about right now? Oh yeah, Helioptile. You can also catch these here. Helioptile is a normal electric type. It's a decent Pokemon, but it's not, it's fully evolved Pokemon. Heliolisk does not actually, I don't know, it's a fully evolved Pokemon. Even though it's a fully evolved Pokemon, it doesn't have any characteristics of fully evolved Pokemon. It doesn't have as good as stats and everything. So, yeah, I don't really like Heliolisk, actually. I don't know, I kinda don't like it. Alright, so, let's actually, I don't know, let's actually do some stuff. Alright, let's actually, go down here. If you go up here, you can do the first Sky Battle. So if you have a flying Pokemon, which I don't right now, you can do a sky battle here. Whoa, I was understanding. Yeah, I don't have any flying Pokemon. Sky battles are only available if you only have flying type Pokemon. And at this point, the only flying type Pokemon you can get is, oh yeah, you also can use Pokemon with the ability to levitate. So, yeah, it's kind of shaky. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a nice angle for my the recording. I'm not sure what to do. I think it's done. Alright, so yeah, this is actually okay, I think it's done. Yeah, right there you can grab a Dusk Ball. Dusk Ball works best at nights and caves, so yeah, if you're in Glittering Cave or something, you can probably use it. Yeah, let's go right on Rhyhorn again. Yeah, I mean, not bad. But, I don't know. Alright, right here, you can do another battle, I think. You can battle the Pokemon Ranger guy. Apparently, you can't fight the Pokemon Ranger woman, so. I don't know. Oh wait, I was so close to saying Pokemon Ranger Boy. Pokemon Ranger Boy is a YouTuber. I know it makes more shipping movies and all that stuff. Yeah, if you're a shipper, you probably know him. I don't know. I used to be. I'm still a more shipper, but I don't really care. Oh my God, there's really nothing. Oh yeah, Glittering Cave. About this cave, you cannot use repels because the way you get running to wild Pokemon is a shadow in front of you and like that. You legitimately run into Pokemon like that, so it's really physically impossible to actually like run in and get away. But alright, so here's a Rhyhorn. Actually, Rhyhorn is a Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon actually. So let's actually try to catch this thing. Let's actually try catching it. I have Great Balls. I got a lot of items at the mart, so I mean, why not? So let's actually switch into Hariyusan, because Hariyusan is probably the Pokemon with the least amount of, like, I don't know, it's probably gonna deal the most, probably gonna tank the most hits and deal the least damage. Because, I don't know. Alright, so Hariyusan's gonna keep smashing it away. That Fury Attack. Fury Attack's doing like 2 damage per second, so. That actually hit 4 times, it kinda sucks, but it's easy to bite. Alright, Bite did 0 damage apparently. Alright, he's using his tail. And as I just recalled that Rhyhorn takes a crap ton of time to actually whip its tail, so I don't know why that's what's the deal with that. Let's use another Bite. Alright, so yeah, he flinched, so let's actually chuck a Great Ball at this thing. Now, Dusk Balls work much better because it's inside a cave. Let's do it. And it's also technically at nighttime, so you can probably just get this thing to work in general. Dusk Balls are OP. I mean, they're so good. I mean, most of the legendaries you catch are inside caves anyway, so Dusk Balls are great to use. The only thing that is not that good about Dusk Balls is that it only works on nights when you're outside, so like you really need to plan on which time you should use the Dusk Ball. Anything else, it's great. Alright, you can grab a Heartstone. Heartstone boosts up your rock type moves about 20%. Yeah, it's just attach it to your Pokemon and boost up your rock type moves 20%. Not bad. Alright, if you walk this way, I think you're gonna go right back. I'm not sure, let's see. Apparently we went right back outside. Okay, alright, let's do this again. Why did I ever do that? This is the one thing I hate about this cave. You get lost super quickly. Alright, apparently you run into this place. You run into a lot of Pokemon here. Alright, so the 3 Pokemon you can catch is Rhyhorn, Machoke, actually no, 4, but I'm only gonna say 3 because the 3 is Pokemon I actually kind of recommend. 3 Pokemon you can catch here is Rhyhorn, Machoke, and Machoke, and Kangaskhan. Although Kangaskhan's are really rare. It's like a 1% chance of finding it, but Kangaskhan is the best. Oh yeah, you can also catch Solrock here, but Solrock is a really bad Pokemon. I wouldn't recommend using it for any game. Especially this one. I just don't like Solrock. I don't know, I kinda don't like it. It's just bad. just bad in my opinion. Let's just keep going forward, and there you go, you run into the cave. And if you run into this cave, you see a strangely shirted guy. What's this? And he's actually a team flare gun. Well, what do we have here? Nosy little trainers come poking around. Listen up with your fashionable team. His very names make people tremble in fear. Team Flare! Team Flare's goals are the only ones who are happy. We don't care one bit about what happens to other trainers or Pokemon. Yeah, you kid, don't you know not to play with fire? No. Getting my fancy shirt dirty and my size way to do something, but if you insist, I'll obliviate you. Get him, Houndour! Okay, that weird, thing that it's doing right now. That it's its Team Flare gang sign. It is a meme on YouTube these days for some reason. It's like, Team Flare! And it's like, right now I have 6 Pokemon in my team, but I'm only gonna use, like, 2 of them, so yeah. Let's use a Rollout, because its only attacking move is gonna be Bite, but that did a ton of damage, actually. That's actually Heal. There's Super Potion. His Bite actually did much more damage than I thought it would be. And Houndour does not learn any fire type moves, so I'm not really scared. But it actually forced me to switch out something. Alright, switching out to my Smayog, so it's actually Dragon Rage it. Alright, Smayog, I think this thing is Flash Fire, so I'm not gonna really use a fire type move, because it's not gonna take damage from fire type moves, but it's gonna go down still. Alright, here goes Fire Deer. Alright, next up is gonna be Zubat. Zubat is gonna be a flying type, so let's actually switch back to Roly-Poly, because Roly-Poly is the one Pokemon that I actually want to train today. However, Zubat, I think it's at level 18, which means it has wing attack, so I'm probably not gonna really stick in Roly-Poly. Let's actually switch back to Jessie, so Jessie's a great Pokemon. Alright, let's use our Esper. Alright, using a Supersonic, which is very annoying, but luckily it didn't do it. It didn't hit, actually. And Jessie's very fast. Let's actually try beam the thing. And it one-shotted. Nice. Alright. And, the level cap in this game is getting much higher than the Champion Town, because, when you were in Rivera Waka. These guys are a lot level 18 or stuff like that. So you're gonna get, yeah, this is where you're gonna get a little under level, but you're gonna catch up really quickly, so, because the sheer number of high level Pokemon inside these places. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright. So here's a Team Flare Grunt. We defeated one Team Flare Grunt, and there's another one. Alright, we're gonna take everything else down so we can have what we want. And these guys are just, I don't know, in my opinion, they're the worst bad villains ever. They're worst, they're the worst motivated, they're really bad. I hate Team Flare. In every conceivable way. They kind of do. They're pretty bad, actually. As a villain, they're pretty stinking bad. But I think this is one of the Pokemon that Roly-Poly can take out its own. You know, rollouts are doing crap. Dang it, that's gonna put me to sleep, isn't it? I think Sludge is gonna be Jack. Alright, that put me to sleep. Alright, let's actually wake ourselves up. Actually, let's switch. No, let's just switch. Switch to Jessie, and I'm just gonna heal you later. I'm gonna deal with you later. Alright. Alright, Jessie, let's do this. Sludge. Sludge is a pretty decently powerful move. And it poisoned me, you prick. Yeah, Sludge is a very high chance of poisoning your opponent. It's like a 50% chance of poisoning it. It's probably it's technically a 40%. Alright. Yeah, this thing is a tank. It can take a lot of hits. So, I can't wait to learn stuff like Sunshock. This move actually kind of sucks. It's confusing, actually. Alright. I think Gulpin is his only Pokemon, luckily. Alright, Smayog got level 22. Alright, next up is me, Electrike. So let's actually switch out to Roly-Poly. So I actually want Roly-Poly to actually get the full experience. If you switch out and get you to your new Pokemon, both of the Pokemon will get 100% experience, not like unlike in the other games, so yeah. Let's use Smaug. That's a level 22, so could use some else. Alright, Smaug, let's use Dragon Rage. Okay, he's using Thunder Wave. Oh, great! I have to heal 3 different Pokemon now. These guys are being real pricks today. Alright. Let's end this thing. Oh my god, I see. Alright, Electric goes down. Roly-Poly got to level 17. Alright, so we actually done it. Let's heal. We have a lot of healing to do. Good thing we have all these healing items, or my team will be screwed at this point. And good thing, luckily I bought 10 super potions, so... I wouldn't recommend buying a lot of super potions, because there's gonna be a much better deal later on, so... Yeah, just... hold your horses until then, because they're gonna be a much better deal. And I just got ambushed by some random Pokemon. What is it? Dang it. The only reason I'll be probably happy by getting ambushed is probably when I annoy that, because none of us are actually creeping on there. I can't run away. Great. Am I gonna take damage? A lot of damage from these stupid frickin' wild Pokemon? Oh my god. They're frickin' Woobats. There you go. Okay. I don't even need to. I really don't even need to. Alright, so you're gonna, run the 2 Team Flare Guns. And Serena's gonna step in, and you're gonna battle these 2 guys. Let's do this. So, yeah, let's start off this battle. Okay, so Serena got herself a new team member, just saying. And she actually ditched her, one of her Pokemon. What is it? She actually ditched her Fletchling. She got herself an Esper, just like me. Not a pretty useful Pokemon, I should say. Pretty good Pokemon, actually. Let's actually switch into Esper so I can get the experience. I don't know. No, let's actually just switch to a different Pokemon. Let's switch into Smaug. I'm just gonna switch into Jessie just in case. These guys legitimately don't have any moves I can actually do anything else. Yeah, my Jessie's level 19. Hers is at level 20, level 18, I think. And don't use, okay, good. She's attacking Serena, which is good, because good, thank you. Keep attacking Serena. I don't want to die. Thank you. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so she's gonna actually send out her Powerhouse Brayson. Now, Brayson now has 2 moves. It's gonna be Fire Spin and Psybeam. They're both really good moves. Alright, I'm probably gonna use a Psybeam at that top Croagunk. Oh my god, seriously? Come on. Wait, this is gonna do Jack. And it's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my god, 2 damage. Alright, let's actually switch. I don't want my butt kicked by level 20 Swaggy. Alright. Let Serena do the dirty work and do the non-dirty work. Like what we do always. Just kidding. Alright. Yeah, these guys are starting to be real powerhouses. Let's actually use a Dragon Rage to get that. Alright, let's use a Dragon Rage to finish off that Scraggy right there. Alright, are we starting out level 24 actually? Alright, so these guys are being really ruthless and stupid, so let's actually just try to not deal with them. But however, I think we need to heal. I think we have one more battle, so let's actually heal our Esper. It only has 2 hit points left. There you go. Alright, let's go. I just got ambushed. Okay, now I get my action now. What am I gonna get? Okay, freaking Woobat. That's great. I hate Woobats so much, considering they're so annoying. Like, and considering they're not gonna let you run away, but this time they actually let you because it's at a lower level. If you run into a Pokemon that's higher level, you're gonna have a less likely to run away. Alright, so if you see the scientist right here, okay, now here you can actually get one of the fossils here. Okay, so I'm gonna probably do a quick bio on these 2 fossils. The Jaw fossil will restore into a Tyrunt, which is a great physical attacker, and it has the ability Tough Jaws or something like that, that boosts up crunching moves. So it's like if you have like Bite or Crunch, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, all those moves, it's gonna boost up power of those moves. You have a Sail Fossil, you're gonna get an Amora. Amora is a really defensive Pokemon and also really good attacking, and also has the ability that turns its moves into an Ice type. However, I do not recommend getting Amora because Amora has a crap ton of weaknesses. So, yeah, it has the whomping like 6 weaknesses. However, yeah, Tyrunt actually has the same amount of weaknesses, but Amora is 4 times weak to fighting, and Tyrunt's not, so that makes a difference. Tyrunt is also a part Dragon type, so it's also pretty powerful. So it resists water, fire, ice, and water, fire. It's also like it's weak against ice, but water, fire, electric, grass, also neutralize grass. Alright, let's actually look for an escape rope, which you can use, because I do not want to waste my time going through this cave again. Alright, we're out of here into Spike's Passage. Alright, so, yeah, we actually did some stuff today with the Glittering Cave. However, I'm not gonna make you see me backtrack into different places. So, guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. So next time, we'll be actually gonna tackle the next route. So, into Salage City. So, goodbye. See you next time.